Today is about the power of you. You will change the world.
You're listening to the Chronicles of Livin podcast.
Do the damn thing.
Where we talk to visionary dreamers like you about living their best life.
Fulfill the highest, truest expression of yourself.
It's time to step into the past, present, and future with an open and healthy mind. Let's go. Now let's talk.
What's going on, my visionary dreamers? How is everybody doing on Let's Talk Sunday? And this is ADionne, your dream pusher, your lifeguard, saving you from yourself, from the world, from some real bullshit. And you are listening to Chronicles of Livin podcast show, the show for everyday people doing everyday things, living everyday life. You know, it's extraordinary folk doing the damn thing the best way we can. And I just want to welcome my newcomers out there. If you're listening for the first time, welcome to the show. I just love you already just for tuning in and giving it a try. You never know what you're going to get out of this show. And to my veterans, kudos to you. Thank you for hanging in there with a sister. I love you guys. And just thank you for all your support. Thank you for your emails. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for your your subscribes, your follows, your likes, all of that stuff on the YouTube channel, on the whatever platform that you listen from. I really, really appreciate you guys. I really give you a virtual hug from afar. So let's get on with the show. I am a life coach, a life purpose coach, book author, energy healer, and a intuitive card reader. Okay. And I'm just here to help you guys and help myself to look at things from a different angle, give you encouragement for the new week to come, motivation and all that good stuff. And that's my stake in the game. So without further ado, the topic of today is embracing the new you. Embracing the new you. And I'm going to let y'all know, my son came up with this topic because I was stuck. Y'all know how I get sometimes. Sometimes the things I want to talk about, just the spirit just be like, no, it's not that. So he suggested this, and I have talked on this before, but what he said was a good thing. And he said, well, Mom, how long ago did you talk about that? This is episode 223. You never know. It's always new things. So I think it is perfect because the new you is new levels of life. It's just like each grade that you go in, you don't realize it. Maybe you realize it now, maybe you don't. But each grade that you enter when you were in school, from the kindergarten on, it was a new you. You are not that same person that you were in the kindergarten. I said that in the kindergarten. In kindergarten, you are not the same spirit. And, I often wonder, like, okay, we come in this world as babies, and then we become, toddlers, preteens, and all of this stuff, teenagers, adults. And it's like, wow, we can see the growth far as size, and even see the growth as far as personality and things that we develop and we learn. But it's like, where did that person go? Where did that little person go? It's still a part of us. And what I find is that a lot of people don't realize is that when you are at different stages in your life, and say, I'll use me for example. So to the newcomers out there, sometimes I use my stories I've witnessed or been a part of, to get the point across, okay, of whatever the topic is about. So, every now and then I look back at who I was when I was in my 20s, that ambitious firecracker, you know, and I'm still that now, really in my 50s. I'm still, I really believe I'm still a firecracker, okay? You can't tell me otherwise. I still have great energy. My son says I'm rare. Is something wrong with me because I could just go to sleep late and bounce up early like it ain't nothing, okay? But every now and then, I have to kind of conjure up that 20-year-old me, that living side of me, for certain aspects, because as you get older, you're so used to just kind of being on autopilot. I'll say it that way. As you get older and you get through your stages of life, you're almost on autopilot, where you know your routine. You wake up, you go to bed at a certain time, you wake up, you do the same thing just over and over. I mean, if you're like me, you're not on autopilot, but most people are on autopilot. They really have a routine from day to day, from the time they wake up their eyes to the time they close them at night. And, you know, you could get stuck in that after a while. So much so that you kind of start looking at your life like, well, what have I done? Or what am I doing? Or who am I? Or, you know, like, damn, I haven't done nothing with my life. Or I haven't experienced anything but just the same old same. Just whatever your situation is. But I'm sure that you probably can relate to one of the above that I've mentioned. And so sometimes it takes the courage to just embrace just breaking out of that autopilot zone and reaching for something different, reaching for a new version of yourself. And I know this show is basically about that. It's just that each topic hits it from a different angle. You are called visionary dreamers for a reason. That's the name that Spirit gave me to call you, because I believe that Spirit wants you to know that that's who we all are. We are visionary dreamers. We go to sleep. Some of us dream, some of us don't, you know, but the bottom line, wow, I'm looking at my screen on my TV. The saver just changed and it's a rainbow on the screensaver right now. Wow. So to a lot of people out there, you know, sometimes I get on the sideline if I see something or if Spirit gives me a message. But to everyone that's listening out there, I just want you, this is going to be totally off. I just want you right where you are. Now, if you're driving, you can't do this. But what you can do is just listen or whatever. But pay attention to the road, please, if you're driving. But if you are somewhere at home, even if you're cooking or whatever, just sit in a seat for 1 minute. I just feel the urge to do this. Just sit in a seat for 1 minute. And I just want you to close your eyes. Just close your eyes for 1 minute. And just take 5 deep breaths. But when you're taking these deep breaths, what I want you to do is envision yourself at what you believe would be your highest point of view. Let's say it that way. If everything could go your way today, I'm talking everything from relationships to finance to whatever it is that right now is not really going your way, or you just want to have a little tweets or whatever like that. If it could be perfect the way you want it, and this is your new life, your new you, okay? This is what I want you to envision when we take these deep breaths. So I want you to, right now, I'm not going to say 5, I'm going to say 3. So 1. And let it out slowly. 2, envision you. Let it out slowly. 3, envision the new you. Open your eyes. And if you really, really did that, what you saw is who you are. It is in your reach. You might have to make a few adjustments. You might have to be more consistent with you. You might have to, change your schedule to make sure that you get more of you out of your schedule. Whatever it is that you have to do to make those adjustments to embrace the new you, because the new you wants to come out. I don't care how well you are doing. I don't care. We're here to evolve consistently, We're here to just keep growing and growing and evolving. And so me seeing that rainbow is so crazy because I saw that rainbow, right? And the rainbow, as they say, the gold at the end of the pot, or just great luck and good things are coming your way. What happens when you see a rainbow? It does something to you. It's just like it gives you this happy, fuzzy feeling inside because it's just so amazing to just see this rainbow in the sky. So it's like you really are your own rainbow whenever you decide that that's where you want to be and that's what you want to do. You can't worry about nobody else. You can't worry about whatever people think of you, what other people have been saying about you for, it could be years, it could be weeks, it could be months. But if other people have not been in agreement with what it is that you want out of life, or what you feel that you are capable of doing, what you feel that, you can do better at, but some people might be holding you to the old you. I'm here to tell you it's here for you. I literally just saw a big old rainbow. And then immediately after that, once I opened up my eyes, the screensaver changed to space. Isn't that something? It changed to a picture of just outer space. And to me, what I feel like the spirit giving the confirmation, like, yes, you are your own rainbow. You just have to embrace it. You have to create that rainbow that you want. You can't look at, how your life has been in the past, and even sometimes how it is currently. And again, I'm not saying that your life is bad. That's not what I'm saying at all. But maybe what I'm saying is that even when you have a good life, maybe you need to make sure that you're giving that gratitude to having that great life, that you are not only, excuse me, y'all. Sorry, that was a water burp. But that you are giving gratitude to yourself for making it to where you are, for going through all your challenges and your obstacles and getting through them and creating that rainbow. And if you're not in that space, for give yourself gratitude that right now you're listening to the show and you're open to creating that rainbow for yourself and for your loved ones. As they say, tough times don't last forever. Tough people do. A friend of mine always used to say that, So you got to decide, who are you? Are you that tough person? A lot of people can say, I'm not tough. I'm not. No. You all have the strength that you need to do anything that you want to do in this world. Anything. It might be, you might be looking at, you might need a team. You might need the finances. You might need the skill set. But I'm here to tell you that you can do it. There are some things, some amazing things that Spirit has allowed me to accomplish that I had no schooling for. I had no training. I had no knowledge, none of that. But because the vision and the dream was put on my heart so strong, I just opened my heart up and said, you know what? I want this. I want to embrace this newness that you want me to have. Every level that you go for in life is a new version of yourself. And like I said, you think about when you were young, those parts of you still exist in you. So if it's something that is not like a stage in your life that you felt was a bad stage, look at it and take what you gained out of that stage. What type of strength, what type of knowledge of what did you learn about yourself? Everything in life is a lesson, no matter how crazy that might sound. Everything is a lesson to create new versions of you at different points in your life. And I think that my son probably brought that topic up and thought about that because of the fact that I am entering a new version of myself. I constantly work at being a new me, and I embrace the new me at every level. Anytime I decide to move forward at another endeavor in my life, that's a new version of me that I have to embrace. Because whenever you are moving forward at a new level or a new project, or just even if it's a new job, even if it's you're jobless, is a different version of yourself. Because if you had a job for so many years and all of this, you knew that version of you while you was in that job. You knew that version of you while you was in that career. Some people still trying to get up from this whole pandemic. So it's like you knew the version of you when everything was consistent in your life. You know what I mean? You knew, okay, you're going to work at this time. You're going to punch the clock. You're going to do this assignment. You got to, you're going to eat lunch at this time. Then you're going to talk to these coworkers. Then you're going to, you knew that version of you. But then when you became jobless, careerless, and you're looking at it like, okay, I don't have a job, I don't have a career. Instead of, if I'm talking to those people right now, instead of looking at it like, oh, I don't have a job, I don't have a career, whatever, what am I going to do? Stop looking at that and start embracing the new you. Start embracing the fact that you have a clean slate. You have a clean slate. As crazy and as some people might look at that like, oh, no, I want my job back or whatever like that. Or, I really want to be working or whatever. I don't know. But you know. But my thing is, I'm here to tell you that you need to take that moment for those who are jobless right now, or either those who are kids have grown up and because I've been running into a lot of women like this that don't have kids in the house anymore, and they just like been telling me like, I feel like I should be further at this point in my life. I don't know what to do with my life. So I'm talking to you. Embrace the new you. Embrace the new you. How about maybe God just gave you a break from the old you? Did you ever think about that? That maybe God just needed to shake you up and get you out of that career, get you out of that job, or, make the kids leave the home or whatever, so that you can start focusing on you, so that you can start figuring out who you are. Maybe God made a divorce happen, made a relationship breakup, whatever, that you would consider as a bad thing. Maybe the Most High is allowing you to have a break in your life so that you can discover the new you, so that you can create the new you, and then embrace the new you and be happy for the clean slate that you have to create the new you. See, when you are in a routine, there's no way that, I'm not going to say there's no way, but I'm going to say it can be a challenge to notice different things about yourself because you're on autopilot. But when it gets quiet and, maybe friends then fell away from you, or family or whatever, everything is different and you are readjusting You're readjusting your thoughts. You're readjusting the way you do things. You're readjusting the fact that your phone is not ringing anymore, or, the people that used to always call you just don't call you anymore. Your friends, your connections, your coworkers and all of that. They just not calling you no more because God just moved them to the side because God wants you to embrace the new you. Now, not to say that sometimes some people fall away from your life and God removes people from your life so you could get that time. Some people might come back around years later or, a few months, but sometimes God will give you that quiet time to let you kind of, observe you. Observe the way you moving in life. Observe the way you value yourself, your self-worth and all of that. And how are you allowing people to value you? Let's say that. I know I said it 2 times, but y'all see, I think y'all get where I'm going at on the flip side. One thing is valuing yourself and knowing your self-worth. And another way is how are you allowing people to value you and show you your self-worth? What type of boundaries are you setting for yourself? What type of boundaries have you set for yourself in the past? A lot of times we can say, oh, this person did this to me or that person did that to me or whatever, but you never check you. You never check you as into, oh, wow, I just saw something. You never check you as into your stake in the game. What was your part in it? Why did that even happen? Why was it that they treated you like that? You got to look at you. And if that means that's the new you, because now you can see clearly like, oh, this is why this happened. This is why, this person did this to me, or that opportunity didn't work out for me, or, I was self-sabotaging because I had my past on record that, oh, this is not going to work out for me. Oh, I'm a failure because I did this before and it didn't work out. Oh, this relationship is not going to work out because everybody always, leaves me or cheat on me or use me or whatever. However it is that you allow your past to play in your head that might keep you from embracing the new you, the clean slate that you have. It's amazing how we can meet people, right? And they not know nothing about us. They won't know nothing about us. But yet, if it's a person that's coming from a good place, they can see potentials within you that you have never embraced within yourself. You have never been able to even dream about yourself, that you have that potential that someone else can see so clearly. And then the self-doubt comes and it's like, oh, no, really? Oh, no, I can't do that. Or no, really? You think that about me? Or blah, blah, blah. It's like, yeah, sometimes Spirit will send people your way when you are in self-doubt of the things that you can accomplish in life and the things that you are capable of, to just kind of get in your ear and say, do it. You got it. Do it. It's time to break free. It's time to break free of who everybody else thinks that you are, or who everybody else knows that you are, or who everybody else has connected you to energetically in the past. It's time to break free and embrace the new you. So I think also my son kind of came up with this title because he sees that, all the times that I've been back and forth to Georgia, I've had a friend here and there, but now I have a whole little sisterhood. I love y'all. I have a sisterhood and it's amazing. And it's like, I don't have any biological sisters, but it's crazy how everybody in the sisterhood group, they all was praying for the same thing. They was all praying for having, meeting some, whether it be one friend or a sister, sisterhood, that they can trust, that they can feel comfortable with, and they don't have to worry about any type of jealousy or chaos or drama. We've all prayed for that separately, and we found that out as through our conversations. And here it is, Spirit brought us together. And the crazy thing is, some of us, we already knew each other for a couple of years, but it's just out the blue. I know it's because I believe that all of us subconsciously was ready for a new level of us, meaning of ourselves. All of us, except for our baby, she's still in her 40s. She ain't there yet, but all of us are in our 50s, 60s, and we have experienced life in different ways, but at the end of the day, it's like we're ready. We're ready to just take on some old new stuff, and we're excited about what life has to offer us. And most people that's in their 50s already counted themselves out. Most people that's in their 50s is like, yeah, I'm getting older now, I gotta take these pills, and I gotta, my back been hurting, and oh God, my knee. And you call them on the phone, it's like, oh, this hurt and that hurt. And I'm like, listen, you making me hurt just talking to you. I can't talk to you no more. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been blessed to not have any ailments that would cause me to take any type of medication. And I truly believe that is because I practice gratitude on a daily basis, and I don't speak pain over my body. I don't speak oldness. Is that a word? It is now. I don't speak oldness over my body. I don't speak none of that stuff. I just don't look at, the fact that I'm 52 now, whatever. No, I feel reverse that. I feel 25. I'm going to be honest. Listen, I feel like I'm still 25. I really do. Now, I'm not going to lie. Now, I might not be able to run as fast as when I was 25. Not going to sit up here and lie about that. But mentally, on my mental level, I still have a burst of youthfulness in me. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful that I do not identify with the 50-year-old club. I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't in y'all club like that. The ones that identify with the aches and the pains and all of this stuff. And we might as well just sit at home. Ain't nothing else to do. No, I'm ready to live life. And anybody that want to live it to the fullest like that, I'm rocking with you. I'm rocking with you. My sisterhood, everybody, we just like, yeah, let's do it. Let's do this. Let's do that. Just supported one of my sisters the other day. Her husband had a birthday party. We all came together. Bam. Had a nice time. Yeah, they was all dragging the day. Y'all. Me and one of my other sisters, we was the ones with the energy, but but still, it's just, you got to start embracing the new you. Wherever you are in life right now, every day that you wake up is a new you. You know why? Because you already slept yesterday away. And now when you open up your eyes, that's a new you. That's an opportunity to create new things in your life, to create new levels, to create just all newness. It's all up to you to create a different way that you want your day to go, a different way that you want your life to go, a different way that you want your relationship to go, a different way you want your money to go. Every day you have the opportunity to change what you did yesterday. And I'm going to say not 5 years ago. I'm going to say yesterday, because that's how deep it is. Some people still talking about what happened 5 years ago and 10 years ago and, but or what they had them years and what they, hey. And if you a person that's talking about what you had and you in a space where you don't really have what you really want out of life now, but you can reach back and see a point in your life that you were at what you call your best outside of today, then use that as inspiration. Use that as that whole, that motivation to say, shit, I did this before. I had it before. I was at a certain level before. So if you was there before, then you can get there now. You can be there at any time. You can shift gears at any time that you want in this life. As long as you got breath in your body and you breathing, talking, walking, and even if you're not walking and all of that stuff, as long as you got breath in your body. Anytime I could watch a motivational speaker that has no arms or legs make his way back and forth across the stage with help and motivate people how does that even look? This man is motivating people with legs and arms. I right now, his vision just came to me, but don't ask me his name. But if you go on there, probably if you Google the motivational speaker with no legs and arms, he gonna pop up. It ain't me trying to be funny, but I'm telling you the truth. And if you ever down on yourself and you not looking at yourself as having an opportunity every day that you wake up to be a new version of yourself and to embrace that new version of yourself just because you open up your eyes, you need to be ashamed of yourself. If this man is on the stage motivating people all across the world. Got a wife, got kids, all of that. This man got a wife, kids, all of that. I'm so mad that I don't know his name, but this is the vision that Spirit just showed me. To use as an example. I just can't, it's just crazy. How can a man with no legs and arms be sitting up there and you sitting in the doggone crowd with legs and arms, walk, talk, all this stuff, but he got to motivate you to embrace you, to embrace all that you are, to embody that and walk that, talk that, be that. Come on, guys. Now, I'm not saying that everybody that listens to this show is like down on themselves or whatever like that. But what I'm saying is this. You got the power to go as high as you want. Where you are right now is not it. That's not it. I always tell people ask me, why do I do so much? Why, how is it that I could do so much? And I always say the same thing. I want to leave this earth empty. I don't want to leave nothing on the table. Nothing. I want to know that when they put me in the ground, that they can say, man, she did the most. They can, my grandbabies, everybody, whoever my lineage can always look me up in history and say, you know what? Great-grandma, great-great-great-grandma, ADionne, she was the bomb. Rather, I leave here with a lot of money or a little money or whatever, or no money. Just the fact that I consistently embrace different levels of my being, of my talents, of my gifts, and I shared it with the world. I shared it, and I can say that now because this podcast goes all around the world. People listen to it all over the world. So I'm using my gift, my voice, the fact that I talk a lot, which some people be like, you talk a lot? Yup. But guess what? This talking a lot is motivating people. I'm embracing me. I embrace that part of me. Before I used to feel some type of way if somebody said it like, oh, she talk. And then I would be like, all right, I'm not, But I know that's a gift. That's a gift. You know what I mean? A lot of the motivational people, that speakers, that's what they do. They talk a lot. If they didn't, how they going to have the energy to motivate you without, just pausing? And what is that like, going to listen to somebody speak or whatever, and you going there to get some encouragement, and they say about 3 sentences, and that's that. is a gift. And I embrace it. I embrace the new me. I embrace who Spirit is creating me, to developing me to be, who I'm becoming. I embrace the new me. I am so excited about the new me. And I'm saying this for you to say that to yourself on a daily basis. I don't care where you are in life. Like I said, I don't care where you are in life. Whether you got a job, a career, you don't. Whether you got money, you got a lot. Whether you got a relationship with your family, with your mama, your papa, your sister, brother, whatever. Whether it's good, whether it's bad. Whether you got a husband, wife, boyfriend, whatever. Whatever you got going on. Whatever you got going on in life right now. You need to make it a point to embrace the new you on a daily. Because even if you're high up there on a ladder, you got to keep that up. You got to keep that hunger going. You got to keep that ambition. You got to keep that drive. Something can happen, or somebody can come in your life and just knock them doggone dominoes down in your brain. I don't know why Spirit showed me that, but just, it's like that. Like, it's like a whole domino situation. If you were in that format and somebody pushed you, would you be able to set everything back up within you? If you had a week and you was on high and then your week just went like a domino effect, everything that happened that week was just jacked. It was just jacked. One thing after the other. With that following week, would you still be looking back at that last week and say, damn, I know this week gonna be jacked up because last week was jacked up. I know people that talk like that. And as they say, you have what you say, boo-boo. No, what you need to be saying is, ooh, last week was something. That was real challenging. Ooh, made me test my strength, but I know this week is going to be awesome. Is an awesome week for me. This is an awesome week for me. Not going, but it is. Present tense. This is an awesome day. Every day you open your eyes. Thank you, God. This is an awesome day. This is a spectacular day. I'm so excited. What you gonna have me do today? Who you gonna have me meet today? What am I gonna learn about myself? What type of skill sets am I gonna learn today? That's how you need to wake up. And don't get me wrong. Yes. We're human, guys. So you're going to have them days that you're going to be like, damn. I do. I have them too. You know what I'm saying? But you got to decide to shake yourself out of that and just know that, yes, give your flowers to yourself on a daily. Walk out in life as if you are a blooming flower that everybody loves to look at. Everybody loves to smell. Walk out here in life like that. Last week's show was 222. I just saw 222 on my computer. I have a friend of mine that says she keeps seeing the twos. And the 222 is a manifestation number. My show last week was a Signs and Wonders show. If you didn't catch it, definitely go catch it. Some of the show, it might have been over your head, but I'm here to tell you guys it's real because one of my clients, the very next day, text me a picture, and she works at Home Depot, and shout out, you know what I'm talking about, talking to, thanks for that picture, but she texted me a picture and said, look at what I saw, what was in my path this morning. And I talked on signs, what you see, you know, in your path for as answers, and it was a red balloon in the middle aisle of Home Depot just sitting by itself. And that's what I talked on last week, seeing some red balloons. If you didn't catch that show, you're going to have to go catch it because I can't talk about it. It's too long. But she saw the red balloon. And for her, I'm sure it was a great day for her after seeing that. Because first of all, balloons, as soon as you see them, you like a little kid. You're like, oh, look at the balloon. You know, you instantly kind of change back there. So sometimes it depends on where you at on what the meaning can mean for you. But I explained my meaning last week, you know. So it could have been for her because our last session, I believe it meant for her to let loose and be youthful and embrace, have fun and just enjoy life and not be so tight and not be so, stuck on the past and what didn't go right and look forward to what can go right, When you see in 222, the number 222 is a manifestation number, and it's a number of balance and unity. 1 and 1 makes 2. You got 2 things, going on. Two partners that make things happen. 2 people make things happen. Make a baby, whatever, But it also is a number of patience. So I don't know. Maybe that's what Spirit wanted me to share with you. Have patience with yourself on your journey to becoming the new you. But embrace every step of the way that it takes to become the new you. Don't be so hard on yourself if that's what you're doing. Don't want to be an overnight success. Because if you become an overnight success, just as fast as you become one, it can be just taken away that fast. If you gain a whole lot of weight, you're not going to lose it overnight. You got to work towards it, right? You got to work towards it. Sometimes just as long as it took you to gain it, it might take you, a quarter of the chance to, if it over a course of 5 years, you gained all this weight, maybe it might take you a year to lose it. But at the end of the day, you need to have patience with yourself, and you need to embrace you as into where you are right now on that journey and be excited about it and look forward to it bettering your life day to day, losing that weight day to day. That was for somebody. Maybe it was for me because I need to lose some weight. Okay, Spirit, damn. But I just want to just come on here and give y'all the title that my son gave me. Embrace he didn't give me that title. He just said talk about new starts. And, I think it's because some people are going through midlife crisis and they kind of don't know where is the new start. God damn, where's the starting line? Because I don't see it. All I see is the finish line. I don't see the start line, So I'm just here to give y'all some encouragement that your new life has just begun. I'm here to say that your new life has just begun. Embrace it. Embrace the new you. Embrace every part of you. Love up on yourself. Look up in the mirror every day you wake up and give yourself a big hug. Kiss yourself in the mirror. Say, I love you, boo. If nobody else do, I do. I love you. You'd be surprised what that will do for you. How you will feel afterwards if you just give yourself a tight hug. Matter of fact, give yourself a tight hug right now where you at. And tell yourself, I love you. I'm proud of you. I forgive you. I forgive you for all the things that you did that didn't agree with our journey on where we wanted to go. And I'm saying that in terms because you're talking to yourself. You can get caught up in that sometimes. But I'm here to tell you, forgive yourself. Because everything is a learning experience, guys. We're all here to learn who we are, learn things about the world, share with each other, encourage each other, motivate each other, support each other. That's what we're here to do. Service each other. So I'm going to leave y'all with that. Okay? It's getting late. But I hope you all enjoyed the show. And definitely check out the books again. Amazon, Visionary Dreamer 90-Day Journal by April ADionne Williams. The Transform Your Life Workbook. Thank y'all for the support, for buying it. It's on Barnes & Nobles, all of the online book platforms. But I know Amazon is the most popular, or Barnes & Nobles. So go cop that, okay? It's only going to help you. Straight up, it's going to help you. And again, I never mentioned really, you on Roku, you got Roku TV. Check out ADionne, Your Dream Pusher TV. Working on the new episodes quietly, but working on them. They're going to be very, very exciting. I'm so excited about what's coming our way. And a new podcast show is coming your way. I'm not going to say the title yet because I don't want to jinx it. But listen out for that because I'm going to bring I'm gonna start doing it once a month, and I'll keep y'all posted on that, okay? But until next, let me think, is there anything I forgot? Because sometimes I get off. Just make sure y'all follow, like, share, and all of that stuff. I really would appreciate that, because if you got anything out of this show or any shows, I would appreciate that exchange of energy and sharing and telling people about the show, because the more you support, the more the algorithm supports, okay? And the more money I make. How about that? So I love you guys, and until next week, this is ADionne, your dream pusher, your lifeguard, saving you from yourself, from the world, and from some real bullshit, y'all. Embrace the new you happily and look forward to who you are becoming on a daily basis. Do not get mad about if things don't go right. Just stop for a minute and ask the universe, what am I supposed to learn from this challenging situation? What is it that I need to do to continually embrace the new me? Ask the universe, and you will get the signs, the wonders, the answers in some format. Just keep your ears open. Just keep your eyes peeled open, and Spirit will give it to you. Trust and believe, okay? Embrace the new you, guys. I love you, my visionary dreamers. Until next week, this is ADionne. I love you guys. Peace.
The Chronicles of Livin.
We can be whatever we dream.
Thank you for listening to another episode of the Chronicles of Livin podcast, where you find only the highest vibrations. Remember, you are extraordinary. And if you're pursuing your dreams, we're proud of you. Because the best part of life is when you decide to live.
Something better is always possible if you're willing to work for it and fight for it.
Stay updated with ADionne by visiting chroniclesoflivin.com, or stay connected through social media by following @Chronicles of Livin. Until next time, your dream pusher, ADionne.